I'm going to ask the two of you a very serious question. Moaner or screamer?
Or there's also silent, right?
Or silent.
How about A, B, C, and all
Whatever
of the
else.
above? All of the above.
All the above.
Yeah.
Really?
Why not? You gotta mix it up.
You know what? I think in my life, I experience everything to the max. I would have to say moaner. I love to let people know what I love, what I don't love.
Okay,
I
well,
do.
this is
It's
very
affirming.
interesting.
How about you, big boy?
How about
Well, I will get to that in a minute.
You have to share.
Well,
I mean, we shared. It's only fair.
Oh.
It's
There's a reason we are talking about this, because according to sex expert Dr. Pam Spurr, the noises you make in the bedroom may reveal a lot about your personality. According to her, if you're a moaner, you're a person of great passions. These people enjoy getting the most out of life and are givers. Now, she claims the porn star screamer or shouter, the ones that are overzealous maybe with their compliments, she claims these types might feel they have to prove themselves. She claims they like to show off. Maybe there's some insecurities deep down inside and need a lot of attention. Then she claims the silent ones, well, these are the people that don't say a word, don't make a peep. She says these are the typically serious-minded, goal-oriented, traditional, in and out of the bedroom types. What do you all think about this?
Well, let me tell you, my own study that I've been conducting for some time, I don't know how old this woman is, but I have done my own study, and I think she's onto something here. I think this is right on.
Well, I mean, my thoughts on someone who's a screamer is that, wouldn't a man get turned off by that? Because you know it's not...
I know. I go, honey, it ain't that good. I mean, no way.
I mean, but a moaner, I mean, I think that strokes a man's ego of saying she likes what she's getting. It's affirming. I got to keep going that. And the silence is like, you got to step it up. You got to step it up. Something's not going on right here.
He's thinking, silent treatment is like,
here's my only issue with all of this, okay?
What's the issue?
Variety is the spice of life. And so if you're only doing one of these three things, moan a little bit, scream a little bit, sometimes maybe you just want to be a little bit silent and focus on how...
That's why I said all the above.
And the best part about sex is we've done studies or talked about studies on the show, and I do think variety is the spice of life. Even in the studies where you look at people who put so much pressure on themselves when it comes to sex, and the data out there is pretty convincing that couples who have sex 1 or 2 times a week seem to be the happiest. And I think it's about not trying too hard. It's about being yourself. If you feel like screaming, scream, but don't scream. Don't ever scream because you think it's what the other person wants. That's the biggest issue, I think, in this woman's...
Of course, if somebody's too quiet and that hurts your feelings, you can say, hey, can you just fake it a little bit?
I will say this. I think men are in tune with a woman, especially one that they love and care about. And the fact of the matter is, faking it is, look.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
And if you're faking it over and over again, we talked about 10 to 15% of women have never reached an orgasm, according to some studies. And I think that's something where if that's the case, rather than faking it, there are ways for those women to learn how to have an orgasm. Even the communication part, though, in fairness, it's about balance. You don't want to say in the middle of sex, honey, your breath is bad. You know,
No. I think it's about affirmation and letting them. I think every man wants to hear when they're doing something amazing. I mean, that's at the end of the day. And if a man loves what the woman's doing, we want to hear. You guys are visual creatures. We want to hear what we're doing right, what you guys like.
That's a great point. Sometimes just, that feels great.
Keep going. Work off of that.
There you go. Honey, that feels great! Woo!
I felt